Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another episode here at Mommy Guide Inc., where we talk about everything and anything that are dear and essential to moms and moms at heart. For those who are new to my channel, I am Mommy Lala. Alright, so tonight we will be talking with Mommy Fian Tatlonghari de Castro, an educator and a kindness advocate by heart. She is also co-founder of Ki.D.S, which stands for Kids Devoted to Sharing. Kids is a non-profit organization which aims to empower kids and families to support social welfare of children from different institutions. She is also mother to two adorable children, a teenager and a preschooler. She believes that everything gets better with a cup of coffee and a whole lot of Jesus. And I am so agreeable to that. Alright, so I met Mommy Fian through a dear crafty friend, Aries Escueta of Aries Creates. And it has been a blessing that we were able to actually even have her as our very first guest, on our exclusive Joyful Crafters Club activity for Quiet Time Basics at the beginning of this year. That session was an awesome way to start the year off. We learned how to be able to use our creativity as a platform to actually do more quiet time with the Lord. We would want to hear from you and engage with you about your views on this topic. And for your questions and comments, just put them down in the comments in Mommy Guide Inc.'s Facebook page or Mommy Guide Inc.'s YouTube channel or my personal FB page. Alright, and so without further ado, let's all welcome Mommy Fian Tatlonghari de Castro. Hello, Mommy Fian.
Hi, Mommy Lala.
Alright,
Good evening. Nice
Oh,
to see you. Suddenly, first time, the dog suddenly.
Yes, and hi to the dogs also.
Welcome sa dog.
Of course, it's part of the family. Alright, sis, first and foremost, thank you so much for agreeing to come tonight and to share your advocacy with us. Okay, so sabi ko nga kanina, yung topic natin is Project Kids. So, Ki.D.S, which means Kids Devoted to Sharing. So, sis, paano nagsimula ang kids? Tsaka bakit kids?
Actually, it's really Project Kids.
Okay.
So we started way back 2013. If you remember, that's when the Yolanda typhoon happened. So during the time, di ba, yung typhoon na yun was very, very strong, and grabe yung naging effect to all of us. Parang that was one of the worst typhoon that we ever encountered here in the Philippines. So during that Yolanda, we were also, of course, very grateful that there are a lot of people helping out. I mean, from other countries here in the Philippines. I mean, all our kababayans are helping out. But that happened November. It's almost Christmas. So parang we were thinking, what else can we do? We know that there are a lot of donations coming in. So we decided to inspire our children. And I think that's one of the things that we really have to think about. How are we going to empower our children and inspire them to help others? So first, we encourage them to give what they can give. And since it was Christmas nga, about to, celebrate Christmas, we asked them to collect all their toys that they are willing to give. So we started with our family members, our friends and friends of friends, and toys came in, as in madaming toys. So we were able to...
word of mouth, sis Fian. No, kumalat.
That's right. So we were able to collect 30 balikbayan boxes of toys.
Wow.
And we were so surprised. So, ang next problem naman namin would be, how can we bring all of these toys to Tacloban, di ba,
Logistics.
during that time?
Oo.
So, we were able to contact to go Philippines, and we asked them and we told them that we have these donations. And fortunately, and it was really a great blessing, that they agreed to bring all 30 boxes, balikbayan boxes, to Tacloban
Wow.
for free. So it was really such a wonderful experience for the kids and for all of us. And we realized, oo nga, imagine the power of giving and the power of sharing. When you ask people to, help, everyone is willing to help eh. Kahit gaano pa kaliit yun. Imagine these are really just toys. But since
Correct.
it's Christmas, I mean, these
And
children in
sis, hindi ko
Tacloban, they
ma-imagine
deserve.
30 balikbayan boxes. 'Di
Yes.
ba? I mean, imagine mo yung logistics behind it, and it all started
Right.
with just your family, having
Yes.
that seed of inspiration to actually help out, and probably a lot of people also wanted to, but then they really
Mm-mm.
didn't know how to go about it. And so with you guys, you and your I think
Exactly.
Project Kids was with you and your siblings, tama ba? Yes.
Yes, yes.
Oo.
Oo. It was really a family project. Before the Yolanda, every
Mm-mm.
Christmas, yun na talaga yung parang tradition namin as a family. We would prepare food,
Mm-mm.
go to the streets during Christmas Day, and then give it out, and then some small gifts.
Oo.
Sorry.
So parang na ano siya, no, na share. Kumbaga, biglang yung a
Oo.
family tradition now is shared to whoever wants to share, right? And jump
Yes.
on
So,
onto the advocacy.
mhm.
All
That's
right.
right. So our family first, and then it was me, and then my other two sisters, Anna Tatlonghari, and
Mm-mm.
then Anna Lisa Velasquez. We were together in putting this up. Pero more than the three of us, just putting it together, it's really the other donors and sponsors who are helping us out with all the projects. So since 2013 until now,
Wow,
imagine
that's
we're
how
like
many
eight
years? Eight
years.
years.
Yeah,
And
8 years
oh, di ba? Pandemic
counting.
and all, di ba? I thank you, Lord. Awesome.
Yes.
That deserves a clap.
Oh,
Clap offering.
thank
Di ba?
you,
Thank you
thank
so much.
you.
Alright, sige sis, itutuloy natin yung yung kumaga journey, okay, ng Project Kids. Let's just read some of the comments. Alright, here we have good evening, Lala and Teacher Fian. Oh, they remember you as Teacher Fian. Yeah,
Oh,
Scrap Stash was part
hi.
of the group who attended your quiet time class
Yes,
with Joyful
hello, good
Crafter. So they remember
evening.
you as Teacher Fian. All right. And Miss Anna Tatlonghari, I think she's probably your sister. Hi, Miss
My
Anna.
sister.
Hi, Miss Anna. Thank you so
Hi.
much. I know you're part of this. Yes, they're whole
Yes.
family. All right. And Miss B, good evening, Mami Lala and Teacher Fian. Talagang teacher ang alam nila sa inyo. All right. And Mr. Lester Rivera. Hi, Fee. All right. Thank you,
Hi,
Sir Lester, for
Lester.
supporting Sis Fian tonight.
Thank
All
you.
right. And Miss
Thank you so much.
Gayami Alexi, I think this is another sister.
Yeah, because there's Tatlonghari there. No,
Ah,
she's my pamangkin. One of
Mangkin.
the Project Kids
All
advocate
right.
also.
Yes,
Yan ang
let's
aming mga katulong sa
Yes, eto na yung
pag-iimpake at
next generation, so to speak. Thank you, anak,
yes,
for
yes,
watching and
yes.
supporting your tita or auntie. All right. Ang daming puso.
Right.
Puso back. All right.
Oo.
Okay.
At purple pa ito.
Oo, nakakaiba. And of course, sa Lester Rivera, many hearts too. Maraming salamat po for the support. And Sis Ayin, hello Miss Lala and Miss Fee. Talagang buo yung pangalan ko, Sis Ayin. Hindi naman tayo galit. Alright.
Hi, Miss
And,
Ayin.
alright. And Miss Anna V. Okay, ito ba si next sister? O pamangkin pa rin ito?
No, she's still the other sister, yeah.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
tatlo na sila. Alright. So, nakumpleto na natin sila. Hopefully, next time kayong tatlo, ma-invite ko dito.
Yeah,
Oh, di
dapat
ba?
pala sinama natin yung dalawa kong
Oh,
kapatid.
definitely you will be having, other projects or advocacies in the future, 'di ba? So, let's continue on with the journey of Project Kids. So, because of that unfaithful event, sabi nga natin, with the Lord, whatever, maybe it's a bad thing, the Lord can always turn it into something good, right? And so with that, what started out as a family, parang tradition nyo na you really help out and give during Christmas, and then marami na yung na-inspire. So, eventually, doon nag-start yung Project Kids, right, sis? Oo, so paano na ngayon naging parang ganito na 8 years na ang itinakbo? So, ano nangyari?
Yeah, so after that Yolanda event, so syempre naman parang we feel na, this is something really that inspired us and inspired also our children. So it also came from them na, what else? What's our next project? Parang excited na sila. And sasabihin na nila dun sa mga friends nila, classmates nila, saying na, this is what we have. We're going to have a project like this. But eventually, of course, hindi naman, parang we don't want to make it appear na parang we're just doing it every time there's a calamity or parang pagka may kailangan lang. So it has to be a sustainable project for all of us and for all the institutions that we're helping. So what we did is we really look into different institutions who are helping children, because I think that's why we said kids devoted to sharing. It's really by the kids for the kids.
Ang ganda.
Yeah, so since of course we're parents and we have a lot of pamangkin, parang yun yung gusto mo talaga mangyari, to inspire other kids to do it and to appreciate their own blessings. So what we did is slowly we tried to look for institutions like Make-A-Wish Foundation. They were one of the first, and I think yung Make-A-Wish really touched our heart also. They grant wishes to children with life-threatening diseases. So sila yung kailangan naman ng joy or hope. So we tried to partner with them and grant wishes. So on our first year naman also with Project Kids, we were able to grant 30 wishes for 30 children. And it's also through the help of course, our own children and the sponsors that we have. So slowly, we're building a community already. Merong magsisend lang sa amin ng message. How can we help? Or can we do something to join the project? Can we volunteer or can we donate? Something like that. So eventually, yun, until siguro ngayon, I don't know, more than 10 institutions already.
Yes, actually, I was, going through the list. Don't worry po, at the end of this stream, I will post in the description of this video all the institutions that are that have partnered with Project Kids, and also the contact details and the social media handles of Sis Fian, so that you can actually if you want to help or donate or partner up with them. If you are an institution, you can. And as part of and the creator and founder of Joyful Crafters Club, Sis Fian, the past couple of months, especially during the pandemic, we have been able to help several people lang, okay, who sought help financially because of medical issues. So what we did as a community, yun naman crafting kami, diba? So through Joyful Crafters and the other crafting organizations and community, we led this card craft drive. So we created cards. So I asked crafters to donate their cards, and then we sold them, and all proceeds went to the victims of the floods in Marikina.
Wow.
And then recently lang, there was one child called, her name is Pia, who's dengue. Okay,
Mm,
almost died.
okay.
Her
Mm-mm.
hospital bill was almost 500,000 already. And people
Oh,
started to jump into cards. So I think what we can do, Mommy Guide Inc. and Joyful Crafters is, as an additional thing that we can, that's the thing we can do,
mm-mm.
no? Maybe wala yung iba sa amin financially able to help,
Mm-mm.
especially now na pandemic, but we can use our crafty, abilities so we can actually give out and make
Yeah.
cards either for, for the project kids to sell or for it to be
Yes.
part of, the kits or recently also we
Yes.
partnered with Nenet, My Little Attic. She has naman, she supports one of the orphanages in somewhere in the south. So, naggawa kami ng mga cards and gave it to the kids who have never received the first time that she did it, wala pang nakatanggap na card yung mga bata. So they were very happy to actually receive,
Yeah.
a personalized card with their names on it, with a wish on it. Oo, so
Exactly.
tuwang-tuwa yung mga bata.
Exactly.
And they actually gave back some cards to us as a thank you.
Oh,
'Di ba? So
oh,
something
that's
like
right.
that.
That's
I think
right.
so we would want to partner with you, sis, on that part. What we can do is really
Thank
cards.
you.
So pag-usapan na lang
Yes,
natin
yes,
later. Oo,
yes.
kasi this is a wonderful.
Remember, mommy, yeah,
Mm-mm.
mommy Lala, you don't really have to, fix yourself to just sending donations in terms of money. Sabi nga nila,
Mm-mm.
you can share your time, your
Yes.
treasure, of course, and your talent. Diba?
Yes.
Yun ang
So,
pinaka-importante. If you have that talent, might as well share it to the, to the
exactly.
community
Oo.
as
And
well.
you gave me that idea, no? So, tama yung sinabi po ni Sis Fian. Their initial desire was just to, really help during that time because, of Yolanda. But then, the kids actually realized that they wanted to do this, as a long-term basis. And to do that, you need to sustain this kind of help, right? So, that's why nagkaroon ng project Ki.D.S or Project Kids. So, napakaganda, no? So, oo nga, kasi kapag hindi organized, so, paano pag may nangailangan, mag-umpisa ka na naman, di ba?
Opo.
Maganda yung meron na
Yes,
para pag
that's
may
right.
nangyari, meron ng funds agad. Makakatulong ka na agad.
Correct.
Oo. So,
Opo.
it's,
That's true. Kasi Mami Lala, minsan,
mm-mm.
no, meron talagang, I mean, in the middle of this na, meron talagang mga magme-message din sa amin asking for help.
Mm-mm.
Whether just to ask for pambili ng medicine or,
Mm-mm.
yun na nga, during the pandemic, yung mga nagre-request for PPE. And remember, yung after the taal,
Yes.
naubusan ng mga face mask and
Correct,
then the
correct.
face shield and all of this. Nung time na yon very high pa yung amount. But now, of course, medyo
Yeah.
bumaba na yung
Correct. Actually,
price
sis,
ng face mask at
oo,
saka face shield.
during that time,
But,
if I had known, okay, so during that time, I was part of those who made face shields. Madaling araw may kumakatok
mm,
sa aking door, nurses, doctors from different hospitals asking for face shields. So it became
right.
one of our advocacies as well, no? Preparing, making face shields and alcohol. I'm industrial
Yes.
pharmacist, so I was able to do that. Talagang we can partner up, sis. Maganda tong
Right, right.
advocacy nyo talaga.
Oo, talaga.
Oo.
Basta merong intention to help, to give, and to
Yes. Oo,
share.
kasi wala akong
Oo, that's more
wala,
than enough.
yes, I am not a formal NGO or anything, but we just want to help. And I think, yeah, ikaw ang answered prayer. How this can be a more sustainable way of helping out, right? Yes, o yan,
Right.
through Project Kids. So if you also have that desire right now nagkaroon ako. So hopefully tonight will be that night that you can partner up with them. Whether again, sabi nga ni Sis Fian, it doesn't have to always be financial. Whatever talent that you have, reach out to them and, talk to them how you can actually help out. Alright, magbabasa lang tayo ulit sis ng comments ha. Alright, so again, the last was si Miss Anna, no? Okay, here probably is another maybe friend or relative of yours or Leslie Gumatay Bernal. Hello po.
Yes,
Yes, with many,
hi.
many hearts.
Sister Leslie. Yan ang aking
Ah,
very good
all
friend.
right.
My
Thank
beshi
you.
yan.
Oo, thank you for
At isa sa
supporting.
pinaka mabait na supporter ng Project Kids. Sa
All
lahat ng
right.
project namin, kasama
Oo,
siya.
at wag po kayong magsasawa. All right. And of course, Danny Ong, he's a dear friend of mine from Canada.
Oh,
More
thank
power to
you. Thank you
ki.d.s.
so
All right,
much.
actually Danny, lalambingin na kita. Baka gusto mo kasi actually right now Danny is going to release a travel book. Okay?
Wow.
Ang ito person like you, 'di ba? Personal ano lang niya 'yon parang he just wanted to travel the world before he turns 50. Parang 100
Mm.
countries before he turns 50. Nagawa na niya. And so
Wow,
now,
sarap naman
he is gonna
nun.
publish this. Na-boulevard ko siya. Na-publish natin yung book mo. And then the proceeds actually, he is going to donate. Right now,
Wow.
he wants PGH. Yun ang
Oh,
target
yes,
niya.
of
He really wants to
course.
give the proceeds to PGH. Pero baka naman, Danny, pwedeng maglambing. Baka gusto mo rin magbigay sa Project Kids. Very, very
Kahit
soon.
konti lang.
Oo, very,
The
very
joke.
soon na po ito. Napakaganda ng book,
Yes.
sis. Because, the places he has been, it's like they're not the usual touristy places that you would usually go to. And his pictures, amazing. With just the use of, his phone. O, di ba? Ang dami ko nang sinasabi about the
Wow.
book. Don't worry, we will
Galing.
have Danny on the show pretty soon once malapit na naming mai-release
Yes,
yung
I
book.
want to
Yes,
watch
please.
that too.
Oo. So
Buti
we're,
pa siya, before the pandemic, he was able to,
oo,
travel around the world.
oo, it was several years naman bago niya nakuha. Pero hindi niya din akalain na makukuha niya even before he turns 50. He's younger than me. Oh, diba? He's my dear friend and
Galing.
classmate in UP Pharmacy. So pharmacy, he's actually based
Galing.
now in Canada. All right. So I remember that card drive of Joyful Crafters and Mommy Guide. Yes. Oo, kasi isa sila sa mga walang choice kung di bumili. Kasi ganun ako, uy, pay no 1,000. Oh, itong 6 na cards. Thank you. Ganun ang una.
Ganun pala yun.
Oo, ganun nung una.
Oo.
Pero eventually, ay sige la, more pa. O, diba? Meron ka pa ba? Oh yes, parang as soon as the cards arrived from, the various crafty friends and donors, they also didn't ask for anything in return. They made it, they gave it for free. Talagang yun lang yung desire nila. Alright, Danny ha, alam na. Alright, and Angela Navoa Concepcion. Woohoo! And hearts, hearts. Salamat po for the support. Okay, and
Ay, that's Angela, super ganda.
and of course, sabi ni Beshi, amen. Okay, and sabi ni Miss B, kids, may your tribe increase. I agree 100%,
Thank
Miss
you.
B. Oo. Pag ganyan ba naman ng desire, 'di ba? Tapos talagang ang dami mong natutulungan. Imagine 10 institutions na. And on top of that, okay, so meron kayong monthly na drive, 'di ba, sis? Okay, so this is
Yes.
consistent.
Yes.
Even kung merong nagaganap na matulong or not, this is a monthly thing that you actually do. Can you tell us something about this monthly drive that you have, sis?
Yeah. So, Mommy Lala, no, uh, I mentioned that we tried to partner also with institutions that are really focused on the welfare of the children. And one of the institutions really, or foundation that really touched our hearts, the co-founders together with my sisters, is Gota de Leche. It is
Mm-mm.
one of the oldest foundations here in the Philippines, more than 100 years na. It's in Manila, and Gota de Leche means drop of milk. Okay, so
Mm.
sad to say, Philippines is still under, kumbaga, we still belong to the top 10 countries with malnourished children or undernourished children. So
Mm-mm.
yung Gota de Leche na project, what they do is they have children in Manila or certain places here in the Philippines na yung mga undernourished, they provide milk, vitamins, and of course, check regularly and monthly by their doctors.
Mm.
Kumbaga, kailangan ma-reach nila yung desired weight for these children. So every month, they will go to Gota de Leche and bring a can, an empty can, and then nire-refill yun ng milk, powdered milk. Of course, that's for 2 years old and above because
Mm-mm.
2 years old and below, of course, they are encouraged to, of course, have their breast
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
milk.
Mm-mm.
But for 2 years old and above, pwede na sila ng powdered milk. So, yung milk ration, they call it ration of milk, are
Mm-mm.
coming from different institutions also. So aside from yung milk that we provide to them monthly, it's like you are supporting one child for 10 months. Kasi kailangan masustain nila yung milk nila until for the 10 months together
Mm-mm.
with the vitamins para at the end of the year, nag-graduate sila. Meaning, na-reach na nila yung desired weight and hindi na sila undernourished or malnourished. So,
Mm-mm.
yun yung ginagawa namin every month. We collect whatever donations we get from people. We have a lot of really very good people, very kind people helping us out. Any amount, we just put them together, and then whatever we have for the month, we send it to Gota de Leche so that they can add it for whatever milk, vitamins they need. And aside from that, actually there was a year that we launched Kindness Heroes. Sayang I was not able pala to send to you the picture. I should have
Oo
sent
nga.
that photo with you. The Kindness Heroes, these are dolls. We call them Jen or Gen for generosity and Cha for charity.
Ay,
Okay,
ang
if
cute.
if you buy the doll, which costs 1,950, you are supporting one child for 10 months under the program of Rise Against Hunger. Okay, so we partnered also with Rise Against Hunger. They have yung mga rice meals, yung para
Mm-mm.
siyang lugaw oatmeal. And then this also helped these children to reach their desired weight. So it's so beautiful. The project was so beautiful, but it took us also a couple of months before we were able to reach the desired amount for us to be able to partner with Rise Against Hunger. We did the meal packing on our own, and we invited our friends who wanted to join us and volunteered. And yun. So every year, yun na yung ginagawa namin. Siguro it has been more than 5 years already that we are helping Gota de Leche. And then every Christmas, we join them for Christmas party. And then there are other projects because they also support mga children with disabilities. So
Correct,
we
correct.
also had a drive like Carry Me With Your Love. So we had to ask people to donate carriers and strollers. These are the children na hindi na nakakalakad or they have like cerebral palsy or
Mm.
yeah, they have other disabilities. So we also did that, but all of them came from or under the care of Gota de Leche. And kaya sobrang close sa amin ng Gota de Leche. Kung baga akala nila
Oo.
kami may-ari ng Gota de Leche. But we're not. But we're really just partnering with them.
Mm-mm.
And they've been good friends already. They're like a family to all of us. Kaya whatever effort we have, whatever donation we receive, we give it to them.
Alright, ang galing. Thank you talaga sa inyo, 'di ba? Yun ang maganda, 'di ba? Parang ang sinasabi na mustard seed of faith, no? You know how small a mustard seed po? It's super super small. But when a mustard seed grows into a tree, ang laki-laki niya po. So we would not imagine na yung ganung kalaking puno started with that very very small seed. And I think this is
Yes.
basically what is happening in Project Kids. Nakakatuwa at nakakataba ng puso. Alright, additional lang, nag-hi si Ikigai Diaries. Hi si Ceci. Hi Mami Lala, good evening and probably good evening to sis Fian. Alright, so going back sis Fian. So, paano naapektuhan ang Project Kids with the, onset of the pandemic? So,
Yeah, talagang nasad kami. Nahirapan kami during the pandemic kasi syempre, we got so used to we go to the institution itself,
mm-mm.
send in our donation, we visit them every month. Parang nandun yung connection namin with them and even
Mm-mm.
to our donors and our sponsors. Pero during the pandemic, medyo parang hindi naman sa we're not moving anymore, but of course,
Very
ang dami
limited.
kasing, oo, very limited yung access. Plus, I think a lot of us got affected also financially because of the
Yes.
pandemic. Some
Oo.
lost their jobs or might be experiencing something else. So, medyo nag-lie low kami in terms of the donations and the fund
Mm-mm.
drive. But whenever um, there's a need, we try as much as possible for them to help. Now, last Christmas, of course, that was the first Christmas na we didn't have any Christmas party. Sanay kami na, ano
Oo.
yan, the whole month of December, daming orphanage na we have to visit this,
Oo.
go here,
Kumbaga, that's the
bring
most
in.
wonderful time of the year for kids,
Yes,
'di ba? So
for the
this is
kids, it's really the
oo.
best time for them. So, 2 years ago naman, we launched Kindness in a Box. So, ito
Mm-mm.
talaga ang very surprising for all of us last Christmas. So, when we launched the Kindness in a Box, this is really a shoe box that we ask people to fill in. Okay? Meron
Mm-mm.
kami mga hinihingi, basic needs like soap, alcohol, face towel, toothbrush, or something like that. And then we
Mm-mm.
ask them to fill it with a surprise, anything that they want to give. They
Mm-mm.
just put it in a shoebox, wrap it with a Christmas wrapper, make a simple note, and then of course identify if it's for a boy or a girl, or kung pwede naman siya for boys or for girls, and then we set specific ages also. And surprisingly, alam mo yung bahay namin, this house, was filled with 300, this is no joke, Mami Lala,
Oo.
365 boxes to be exact. So imagine,
Wow.
parang we were saying, 365, parang 365 days din na
Oh,
parang
'di ba ang
gines
galing?
kami and telling
Oo nga.
telling us na 365. And we started with only like, we were targeting siguro 50, 100. Baka naman
Mm-mm.
meron tayong 100, we can give it to 100 children in the
Oo.
street, or 100 boxes to another institution that we can give.
Naku,
But we
kayang-kaya
were
naming lagyan ng cards
given.
lahat 'yan,
Yes,
especially for the kids.
365. Imagine. Talagang parang, wow,
Oo.
that was a surprise and what a great blessing.
Okay. Will this
And
still be happening
parang,
this year, sis? Would you think
yes,
it
yes,
will?
yes,
Okay.
definitely.
O sige, kasi we have
Oo,
crafty
because
nights here
last year
every
was our
ano.
second year.
We have crafty nights here every Wednesdays and Saturdays, and always yan, almost all the time, we make cards during the crafty stream.
Wow,
And so probably
yeah.
everything that, yung mga magagawa namin will turn over to you. Part of it, 'di ba?
Correct,
So that
yes.
can be included in para may mas, 'di ba, personalized ang dating. Because actually we're doing
Exactly.
Christmas in July right now. Okay, this Saturday,
Wow.
yeah, so we're preparing mga cards and other, Christmas things that we will be able to give in December. Kumbaga, nag-start lang kami right now. So, this is perfect. What a perfect time, diba? To be able to do so. Ganda, sis. Actually, pag nakita nyo po yung pinadala sa akin ni Sis Fian, napakadami po talaga. Ang haba po. Okay, ganyan po kahaba. Okay? Ang size po ng font niyan 10. Okay? Yung mga naging projects na po nila and yung mga partner institutions nila. So I think hindi enough yung oras natin to be able to go through everything. So if you really have
Yes,
that heart
yes.
to help po, or you desire to be part of,
Right.
Project Kids, we will show you later how. All right, we'll just read some of the comments back again. Miss Angela says, beautiful sharing, faith of the mustard seed, and multiplication of loaves and fishes. Again, opo, agree po. And
Thank you.
Miss Meg Aquino Cuenca. We love Project Kids. Ay, salamat
Yes.
po.
Yeah,
Who is Miss
Mami
Meg?
Lala, just want to mention also,
Mm-mm.
this is Teacher Meg,
Oh, hi,
actually.
Teacher Meg. Oo.
Okay, Teacher Meg is one of our partners also. She owns a school, okay, Escola de Vida, and they
Oo.
are the first school also who partnered with us. So parang they had that when she knew about Project Kids, she said, "How can we help?" So
Mm-mm.
sila yung one of those who donated like for the orphanages, and then she asked her students to donate lang small packs of candies lang
Mm-mm.
or toothbrush and toothpaste lang siya, ganyan.
Oo.
They wrapped it, wrote not even a card, a beautifully crafted card like
Mm-mm.
yours, but just wrote it on a piece of paper and then attached
Mm-mm.
it there.
Start them
Pero
young, no? Yung desire to
yeah,
help. Oo.
yes. I mean, coming from the kids, that meaningful word saying that, I hope you're happy. I hope you'll have a Merry Christmas or don't lose hope. Yung mga ganung bang things when it comes from the kids themselves, parang it's so meaningful also. Kaya and then they
Yes.
learn to appreciate
Sis
whatever
Fian,
blessings they have.
oo, imagine, I cannot imagine myself being that young and being able to help. When I was
Yeah.
young. So it is really such a nice thing to see kids helping other kids even at this young an age. So thank you, Teacher Meg, for, that wonderful initiative, very first one to actually partner up with Project
Yes.
Kids. And also, Kathleen, good evening po, Ma'am Lala and Miss Fian. Good evening, Miss Kathleen.
Hello, good evening.
Thanks for watching. Okay, so okay, so if you guys are now parang okay, I wanna help. Okay, so paano ba ang gagawin? Okay, ito lang po. Okay, so please go to there. Okay, so Sis Fian has a Facebook. Okay, it's Facebook is a Facebook is Fian Tatlonghari de Castro. So you can message her there. And also, yung Project Kids mismo, okay, Instagram po, okay, again, kay Teach Afi, AHPHI sa Instagram, and also project.ki.d.s, okay, on Instagram also. And if you want, to have, inquire about more, so you can email them at fiantatlonghari@gmail.com. And if you've been liking what you've seen so far, and if you're into crafting and anything moms, please do follow me. Consider subscribing also to my YouTube channel, Mommy Guide Inc. And don't forget to press that notification bell so that you get notifications when I go live or have new videos. I am also on Instagram as mommy_lalaber and on Facebook as Mommy Guide Inc. Alright, so meron tayong bonus tonight from Mommy Fian, also known as Teacher Fian. Okay? Kasi hindi lang ho ito ang advocacy niya. Hindi ko ho alam paano niya nahahanap yung time. Okay, kasi full-time mom po ito, loving wife, teacher, and then meron pa ho siyang non-profit na org na ito. And then, meron pa ho. Doon ko nga ho siya nakilala when, we invited her over to our crafty club called Joyful Crafters Club to talk about and share up yung kanyang advocacy na, having quiet time. Alright. So sis, pag-usapan naman natin tong quiet time na ito. So can you tell us more about
Yeah.
this? Ayan, nakikita niyo yung picture nung kanyang quiet time kit.
Yes. Thank you, Mami Lala. Oo, isa pang passion ko and something that is really, really close to me is, of course, my faith journey. Yan. So this is what we call the faith boxes. I started it recently, actually last Christmas. Siguro dala na rin ng pandemya. Kailangan nating medyo lakasan ang ating faith and pagtibayin pa ang pananampalataya. So, a lot of people would ask me or send me messages about my devotion or my quiet time journal because I really like doing quiet time journal. And I think yung mga crafty mommies here, mahilig din mag quiet time journal or mag Bible
Yes.
journaling.
Mm-mm.
So I started my quiet time journal maybe 2 years ago or 3 years ago. And when people ask me or when friends ask me, paano ba yan? Turuan mo naman kami. Ano bang gagawin namin for that? So I started, just putting it together. Yung basic lang. What else? Basic lang naman talaga would be your notebook, your journal, your pen, and your Bible perhaps, or a devotional book. But like what Mami Lala said in the beginning, I believe that everything gets better with a cup of coffee and a whole lot of Jesus. So this has been my, routine in the morning. I get my cup of coffee and I do my quiet time. I get my Bible and my devotion and really practice doing quiet time. Kasi feeling ko, Mami Lala, pagka hindi ako nag-quiet time, parang lost ako the entire day.
Yes,
So we
agree.
made these fake boxes with some friends who helped me. Aries is one of them.
Yes.
So like
Common
that
friend.
Titus poster was made by Aries. And then I collaborated with some friends. Yung iba, nami-meet ko lang din sa Instagram. And then some are really personally my friends. I just put together something that they will enjoy and they'll be able to use for their quiet time. And I always put a sachet of coffee. Kumbaga, parang syempre, to complete your quiet time journey in the morning. So this
Exactly.
box was actually for the Mother's Day box. We released it May, but we were able to do our gathering last June, and we're working on our next box. Hopefully, we can release it by end of August or early September. Okay, so most of the time I try to think of a theme or parang a
Mm-mm.
value or something that inspires me. Most of the inspirations that I get are really from the women in the Bible. So we started with Ruth, the book of Ruth, and then this is book of Titus, although Titus is not a woman, but
Mm-mm.
there's such thing as Titus 2 woman. So ito daw
Mm-mm.
yung dapat na maging tayo aside from the Proverbs
Proverbs.
31 woman.
Yes.
Yan, Titus 2 naman. Na napakahirap i-achieve.
Oo.
Yes.
Apart from the
And
Lord, di kaya. Oo.
yes, yes, we cannot do anything on our own, but with the guidance and the mercy of the Lord, of course, we can. And just to share with you, I just finished also our 100 days of prayer. And so we
Yehey!
share it also with the community. We share it on Instagram, on Facebook, para magkaroon din tayo ng accountability. I think accountability partner. Sabi nila,
Yes.
sometimes it helps that you have an accountability partner
Yes,
para to
indeed.
help you also and guide you and monitor you na din. Are you doing it every day?
Yes, kasi we're not
Yeah.
naman, we're not always on, parang now, you're okay, but maybe something happens along the way, and then, ay,
Yes.
tomorrow na lang, next time na lang. And then, you get stuck, right?
Right,
So, we
right.
also really need an accountability partner. That's a great thing to do. All right, so Sis Fee, and thank you so much for sharing that. So again, yung for this month, actually, in as much as gusto ni Sis Fian maging monthly siya, no? So medyo mahirap kasi
Oo.
kinocurate po kasi yung laman yan. I was able to get one, I think it was the January. Was it the January?
Yes,
The
yes, yes.
January kit. Ang ganda-ganda. Meron pa kaming shawl. Meron pa akong lalagyan ng, ano doon, yung coffee drip. Makeup.
Coffee.
Oh, yes. So,
Yes.
iba-iba ho, no? So,
Oo.
it's not the same every month. And then there's
Yes,
a
yes.
theme. So to be able to do that, of course, kinukurate po yan eh. So she also supports yung mga local artists natin kasi tinutulungan din niya po yung mga work nila actually ang ma-showcase diyan. So it's really a
That's right.
win-win no project with Sis Fian. So if you would want to support or get a box kit like this also and start your own quiet time. At napaka-generous ni Sis Fian. She shares how you're gonna do that. It's kasama sa kit. Okay? So, maybe you'll ask, paano gagawin yun? It's there. May manual yung kit na yan. Diba? So,
Yes.
wala ka na talagang lusot. Makakapag-quiet time ka na talaga. Alright. So, yun na lang po. So, abang-abang. Okay, so yung mga pinakita ko po kaninang Facebook link at Instagram links, and of course, I will also post them in the description after this video. Alright, so let's see kung meron pa tayong mga last comments from Miss B. Okay, Teacher Fian, I'm a Faith Kit subscriber.
Wow,
Miss B.
thank you.
Yes, siya si Sis B. Luna Siriaco. Okay.
Yes!
Yes.
Naku, may utang pa ako sa kanya.
Oo, so si Miss B. Luna Siriaco. She's part of Joyful Crafters Club.
Yes,
Opo.
thank you.
Yes,
Thank
and
you,
one of
Miss
my dear
B.
crafty sisters who joins me in my Wednesdays and Saturday streams.
Oh,
Si Miss B.
thank you so much.
Yes, because we enjoyed your, your quiet time with us last January. Oh, diba? And Sis Ayin, hindi ko alam kung ano to. Smiley face with hearts. Hindi ko alam kung paano masahin yan, Sis Ayin. But again, thank you so much.
Thank
Alright.
you.
Again, thank you so much for all those who jumped in on this stream, just wishing Sis Fian and I, good evening, and especially Sis Fian, for the good and great work that she's doing, 'di ba? Sabi nga, marami talagang kailangang gawin, pero the workers are few. All right. So if you want to jump onto this awesome advocacy po, Project Kids, and then quiet time, please just drop a message sa Instagram or sa Facebook ni Mommy Teacher Fian. I-attach ko po later or ilalagay ko sa description. Okay, sige sis, magbabay na tayong dalawa.
Thank you
words.
so much, Mommy Lala. Thank you for giving us this opportunity to share with you our advocacy to help and really to inspire other kids and other families. That's why we said kids and families already devoted to sharing. So let's continue to spread love and cultivate kindness every day. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Sis Fian, Mommy Fian. It's such a wonderful way to end the week. Let's end the week right, okay? By having this desire to actually not just help ourselves, but also help others as well. And so with that, we thank you so much for joining me tonight, Mami Lala, and my dear friend, Mommy Fian Tatlonghari de Castro. All right, till next time, this is Mami Lala saying bye! Have a blessed weekend! Bye, Mommy Fian! Bye, everyone! Thank you!